welcome back to my channel. And I'm going to be explaining or going into detail about why I joined the military and why I'll be joining the Air Force. I'm just going off of the dome and just, ranting a little bit. The reason why I decided to go into the military is because I hated my job. Like, the job that I currently had wasn't really great for my mental, and like drama happened there that was just irking, and it was just like I'm just wasting time. And so I went on a trip to Puerto Rico, and when I got back I was like, I don't even have the stamina to step foot back in that place, so I just didn't go. Yeah, I ended up quitting and was like, maybe I could do the Air Force, Like, my first choice was the Navy. I was never going to go into the Army or Marines because they would eat me alive. I would... No. But, yeah, I was like, I wanted to go into the Navy because the uniforms were... I just like how slick the uniforms look. I love the hats, like, the little tie thing. Like, I knew that you had to, like, be able to swim. I mean, yeah, I don't have any swimming experience except being thrown off a cliff when we went to Puerto Rico. That was very scary. I cannot believe I did that, but I really need to learn how to swim just to know how to swim in case I'm in that type of situation. But yeah, I was gonna go into the Navy, but my fiance told me that maybe going into the Air Force would be a better choice because, the living standards are A1, and there wouldn't be a guarantee that I would be on land in the Navy. I would be on a boat probably 5 months or 9 months or something like that. And we didn't want to do that, considering that, we want to spend life with each other, and he's in a different branch. So yeah, probably go into the Air Force. Check out the Air Force and see what you think about that. But if not, you could join the Army. I'm like, no. No. Absolutely not. There was no chance I was ever going to join the Army or the Marines. Because, no. Yeah, the reason why I decided to join was, I didn't really have anything else to do. I didn't really want to keep applying for jobs that I knew I was going to be miserable at, that I knew wasn't moving me towards my career in what I want to do. Have my own art studio and have a art gallery where other artists can come in and set up their work, and people can see their work, just a platform for other artists and me as well to show their work and get their work out there and get it selling. That's my passion. That's what I want to do, is have my own art studio, make and create art anytime that I want, and not have to worry about dang it, I gotta make money for this. I want to be set up financially to where that can happen, and I feel like the military is going to be a great stepping stool for me to get there. Living for free, having 3 meals a day for free, that cuts out a lot of expenses. That's all I was doing. I was paying rent, and I was paying for food, meal prepping, getting TV dinners, getting things for dinner, getting things after work, fast food. Well, there's my check. It didn't help that we got paid every single week. It was just oh, I can blow it. I'll get it in a couple days. I would always put in savings though. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't always just blowing my money. I always kept track of my money. I wasn't oh, I can blow this and I know it'll be back. I knew I had enough to make it to the next pay week. It's I would put money in savings and I would have enough money to get groceries. But then it was just not the life. It was just mediocre. This is it. This is what I'm going to be doing the rest of my life. I had a job that I hate, making money just to pay for food, just to do temporary things. That's not okay. I want more out of this life. I know my potential, and I know that I can do more with this life that God has given me. So yeah, I was like, let me try out the Air Force. Like, I was talking to my fiance about it, and he was like, oh my gosh, yes, you should do it. You should do it. I was like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, I don't know. He's like, you should do it. Like, check out all the information, look at the branches and whatnot. Like, see if you really want to do it. Cause I mean, it's a great decision to make. Like, you should do it. You should do it. You should do it. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do this every single time. Mostly my dad, because he was in the Army for like 16 years. It's like, he would always ask me throughout high school, throughout middle school, you want to join the military? You could join the military because of this. You could join the military because of that. I was in JROTC. I would say standoffish than like there were other kids at school. I know the other kids was doing wild stuff, and I was just like not about it. Yeah, I feel like I've always had that military sense about me, being serious at times, like a stick where you're stiff, you know, you do the turns and whatnot. I was very good at that. I feel like I always had like military in me, but never wanted to like pursue it because I don't know, I just thought that I wouldn't be cut out for it, like going into it fully, making this a career, being set on doing it. Like, I was always like, I'm going to be an artist. I say like way too much, but deal with it. I was set on being an artist and like fighting for that and going to college for art, and yeah, it just never worked out because of expenses. So I was just like, might as well. And so yeah, I looked into going into the Air Force, and I was terrified. I was so terrified walking into that recruiter's office. Oh my days. When I tell you, I was like, everybody's gonna be looking at me like, I cannot go in there. I was telling my fiance, I was like, I cannot go in there. I'm stuck in my car. Like, I pull up to the place. He was like, what are you doing? Like, he texted me, what are you doing? I was like, I'm in the car. I can't go inside. He called me immediately. Go inside. I'm just like, I literally can't. Like, I'm shaking in my boots. He's like, bruv, it's not hard. Like, you don't have to make this hard. They're just here to help you. You're just getting information. Like, nothing is gonna be like that intense. He stayed on the phone with me until I went in there. I was like, yeah, I went in there. He literally set me up as I was trying to just get information. He was like, so, what do you want to join for? I was like, just for like a better lifestyle, you know, to travel and just to, yeah, have a better life than I've been living. And he was like, okay. So, what job are you thinking about doing? I said, what? I'm like, job? I'm just trying to get information, all right. He set me up with not set me up with a job, told me all the steps that I was gonna be taking to what? Oh, to like get through the process of like being of like joining the military. Oh my gosh. He like told me the roadmap of what we're gonna do to join the military, all the steps that have to be taking the ASVAB test, getting your medical exam, and then getting depped in, going into the delayed entry process and figuring out what job you get. You figure out your ship date, you swear in again. That's when you ship off to San Antonio, Texas. Like, oh my days, like that's literally so soon. I leave on the 18th. I said in the last video the 15th. I meant to say the 18th. So I leave in like 6 days. I leave in 6 days. I remember when I was saying 20 days or like 12 days. I'm in the single digits, y'all. Oh my days. That's crazy, bro. I've never stepped foot outside of Kansas. I've never lived outside of Kansas. And that's absolutely crazy to think about. Like, the military is actually pushing you out of your comfort zone intentionally for you to be better. So it's just like, you kind of have to go into it with a leap of faith, but also go into it like full strength ahead. Like, you gotta be strong for this. And so, yeah, this thing's moving a lot. Sorry, don't have a great setup, but oh well. But yeah, that is basically why I'm joining, is to have a better life for myself and to get out of my comfort zone, to prove that I'm strong enough to do this, to really just prove to myself that I can do this, and yeah, to help myself career-wise in what I'm trying to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that this helps people who want to join or are considering joining and don't know if they should. They definitely should, because I mean, it would be great for anybody to join and like really put their strengths to the test to see if they are strong enough to handle this, which they should be. Like, even if you don't know, even if you're like unsure about it, because like I'm still unsure about it, but I'm still doing it. Like, I'm not about to quit. I'm not about to quit. But yeah, it's just like, even if you're unsure, even if you don't know, keep going, because God has you, and he's not gonna let you fail. And you shouldn't like want to fail on yourself either. Like, you shouldn't want to quit on yourself either. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video.